Beware of scammers and hackers. Wednesday, May 25, 2016 was the fateful day when I met 65-year-old Phyllis Catherine Marinda Hamblett at Gatwick Airport, in the United Kingdom while awaiting my flight to Jamaica. She was standing alone in a corner and appeared in distress and showed signs of anxiety, so I approached her to offer emotional support and a conversation began. She was faced with a situation as she came from her home in Derby the previous evening, booked in a guest house close to the airport but was robbed of her credit card by an employee at the guest house, and as a result she could not pay her fares to Jamaica. She also relayed stories of long-standing bouts of high blood pressure and a severe headaches. I asked her about her family. She said that she had a son and a daughter. I pushed her to call them and explain the situation, but Phyllis told me that her daughter was in Cyprus and her son was not working. I had to return home as I could not get on my flight due to the airline being overbooked. Therefore, no flights were available for the next 2 days. With the cash I received from Virgin for compensation and taxi fares to return home, I ensured that Phyllis had something to eat, and as a female to a female I sympathized with her situation and invited her home to have a cup of tea and rest before she headed home to Derby. When we arrived at my home, I pushed her again to call either her son or daughter. I am quoting what she told me, which is the same thing as she did at the airport, and expand on the conversation, adding that her son was not working, that she was accused of an inappropriate behavior at Birmingham Council where he worked, so she told him to leave the job as the union did not support him. She also told me that there was F2.500 in her account that was stolen, also that her daughter who was in Cyprus keeps all her money. She said she was semi-retired, that she takes care of an old lady as well as running her own wedding planning business as a mean of earning. After the second chat with Phyllis, it somehow occurred to me that something was not quite right, thinking why was her daughter keeping her money while she was in another country? Never for one moment did I think that she was a con artiste. She was just too nice, so pleasant, the way she chatted and behaved as if she knew me for years, especially the personal things she told me about her son. She even started to call me mum, and without thinking I responded in the positive when she asked if she could return to the airport with me, not recalling that she would have lost her money and therefore would not be in a position to purchase a ticket. This would also cause me to accommodate and feed her for 2 days, providing her with 3 meals and all other amenities. This conniving woman then asked me for a loan of £745 to purchase her ticket. Having verified her personal details with the information in her passport and the promissory note she gave me, I went ahead and paid her fares with my debit card, for which she signed an agreement to reimburse me within 2 weeks. It's now 3 years and 7 months, and to this date she refused to repay back the loan. I had to take her to court twice to obtain a judgment against her to recover the money, which is still not paid. 10 days after arriving in Jamaica, Phyllis called and left a message with my cousin that she was returning to the UK. When my relatives heard the story, they were convinced that this woman was a con artist, but I still kept faith that she would pay. To be continued.